Hi there, I hope you're good. Just like I said in episode 1 and 2 of reading my excerpts for the essays I submitted for the Chevening Scholarship, I am sharing excerpts of my own writing to give you an example of what an award-winning essay looks like and how you too can borrow or be inspired by how I answered these essay questions to be able to write your own answer or your own essay towards such similar questions. Ground rules are: the worst thing you can do is replicate these excerpts word for word. It's plagiarism and you likely be caught. It will likely not be believed because you did not do it. You do not have the background of how these things were done. And when you eventually, if you are lucky enough to get to the interview stage and you asked various leading questions, you're going to have different gaps that the panel may not point out to you, but they will be aware and privy to those gaps. And that may be the reason for you to not be chosen. So please do not plagiarize. This is my story. This is what I found out. This is what I submitted because of what I thought at that time. And I could back it up if I was probed. You may not be able to do that if it is not your actual lived experience. So today I'm going to read for you excerpts from question 3, which is the studying in the UK essay. In my year, this was question 3. This could be different for you or in your year. And if you're just literally here to have more knowledge on how someone can respond to an essay question, be guided that this question may not be the same in your own application for your own scholarship. So just get the idea and know that you're going to have to do your own research. You're going to have to figure out your own course, your own program, and why you are doing it. So this is the question for question 3 for the Chevening Scholarship. Outline why you have selected your chosen 3 university courses and explain how this relates to your previous academic or professional experience and your plans for the future. Please do not duplicate the information you have entered on the work experience and education section of this form. Yeah. So most people, because there are 4 essays, you may have an impulse to duplicate what you have written, but that will be cutting yourself short. You have so many examples. Do not replicate an example. Don't. Unless it really adds, don't, because while they are different, they are all going to be read together. So you don't have to cut yourself short and repeat the same thing you wrote in question 1 in question 2. Find a different example. It may be the same problem, but give another angle of what you did if you lack other completely different examples. But don't replicate the same words. Don't. So this is how I answered this question. My first choice is a Master of Science in Biosocial Medical Anthropology from University College London, which is UCL. UCL is the first university in the UK to accept women and people from all social backgrounds, and the anthropology department is the first in the UK to provide a cross-disciplinary master's degree in biosocial medical anthropology, drawing on expertise in medical anthropology, evolutionary medicine, human ecology, and biological anthropology. This program will provide a unique blend of social and biological anthropological training in examining biosocial aspects of health and disease, including mental health, chronic and infectious disease, which will equip me with the theoretical knowledge and practical skills to develop the use of a biosocial approach in analyzing community health outcomes. The degree will introduce to me key themes in biosocial medical anthropology, including evolutionary medicine, disease ecology, multi-species ethnography, biocultural approaches, biosocial difference, and embodied inequalities. It will provide me with the skills to address contemporary and urgent healthcare challenges on a global level, engaging with issues such as climate change and epidemics such as COVID-19, analyzing health inequalities from a biosocial perspective. So, this is the university I wanted to go to as my first choice, and this is the program I wanted to do as my first choice. It's the only university in the world that offers this program, designed in this way. There is no way you can copy this unless you're going to do the same program, but there's no way. If you want to sell yourself short, it's up to you. But just look at how I have explained my first choice. There's no way you can write this about your university choice without you having done the research. You have to literally Google the university, see the department you're going to go to, see the course you want to do, look at the different modules offered in the course, and look at what you're going to get out of the course, and then you're going to have to answer and tell the reader why you have chosen that course and how you're going to use it. What knowledge do you want to get from that course? That should be clearly evident in this essay for each of the 3 universities. That was my first choice. This is my second choice. My second choice is a Master of Science in Medical Anthropology from the University of Oxford in the School of Anthropology and Museum Ethnography, which is home to over 40 academic staff, over 100 doctoral students, and 8 master's programs. This school is one of the world's largest and most vibrant centers for teaching and research in medical anthropology, and is complemented by its relationship with the Pitts Rivers Museum, which houses one of the world's great ethnographic collections. This one-year course will offer me a coordinated learning program in both social and biological anthropological approaches to health and illness, while providing the necessary basis for future and anthropological research and an excellent cross-cultural grounding for my career in anthropology, global health, and other populations health-related fields. This degree consists of 4 papers and a dissertation, where one of the 3 core papers taught across my commerce and Hillary terms includes the anthropological approaches to the phenomenology of the body and gender, which includes detailed concepts from my undergraduate program of study. I look forward to widening my understanding of these concepts that started at my undergraduate level. As you can see the differences with my first choice and second choice. When you read my first choice, you can really see the details of why I want to do that program. There are differences between the program offered at UCL and the one offered at Oxford. Someone can understand why that is my first choice, because the program offered there is richer, in my opinion. It's a completely different program, and it has these different aspects that I wanted to be submerged in. So that was my first choice, and then the other one is my second choice. My third choice was University of Edinburgh, which also offers that MSc in medical anthropology. Yeah, so that explains why I chose the different universities. And as you can see, someone can look at the passion and the really rich reasons as to why I chose the different universities. I've given you 2. I have a third, which if you've seen the first is really rich. So you can borrow that and see how to word your own study in the UK essays, or whichever essay you have to write to explain why you have chosen a particular university. Very many universities ask you to write why you have chosen their university. This could be a format that you can borrow to answer that question. Like I said, you're going to probably do a different program. You're probably going to choose a different university. So how are you going to replicate this? How? Anyway, people can. So I hope this has inspired you to see how to word your own essay in case you are literally stuck. Some of you have reached out to me and you say you are stuck. And I hope this answers your question, because when you tell me you're stuck, I'm just like where do I start from? Where do I start from? But this is where you can start from. So literally anyone who texts me, anyone who DMs me again, I'm just sending you to these videos. Like, this is the fastest way I can answer any of the hundreds of questions I have and the future ones I'm going to get. This is the fastest way for me to answer all your questions. So I hope this can help you. Share this with someone who you feel needs it. And let's help each other out. Let's everyone have a chance, a fair shot at successfully winning an application.